1 2 1 2. Here's a letter I've just wrote to Severn Trent Water because I've not heard from him in years. I think I owe him about 900 and something pound now. You know, I've made him an offer. I've told him I'll pay 25% a year of what it should be. This is why. So this is my second letter. The first letter I wrote in 2010. They didn't answer any questions. They didn't reply to me, but yeah, some of my friends, people who I know, who haven't paid their water rates for whatever reason, they've had it either took out their benefits or at their employer. They've applied at the place where they work and their employer's paying it out of the wages, whatnot. When it's got up to like 400-500 quid, well, mine's at 900 odd pound now, and I've wrote to them, I've called them up and said, look, this is what I want. I want to go to court. I want a judge to hear my side of the story and for him to decide. Or her. So this is the second letter I've written to Severn Trent Water. It's a photocopy, so bear with me. I asked them if they still had my letter from 2010 on this system. They says, yeah, it's still on my system. So it's at 900 and odd pounds right now. So this is what I've wrote to them. The amount has not been settled due to my dissatisfaction with the service provided. The chemicals / heavy metals used in the water treatment process has caused me serious health problems, allergies, etc. All of my life up until I stopped consuming the tap water and started buying and distilling water to drink and prepare food with. I conditionally accept to pay the money allegedly owed upon proof that chlorine is completely safe to consume with no side effects. I don't know if that's a legitimate conditional acceptance, I'm not sure, but I couldn't think of anything else. I have suffered from asthma and hay fever since I was 7 or 8 years old, which ruined my summer months and activities. I am now 34. Since I stopped using tap water, my health problems have totally gone. I haven't used a single hay fever tablet, Zyrtec, or an inhaler, salbutamol, since. Enclosed are records of my prescriptions going back to 2002. 2009 is the year I stopped ingesting tap water. I carried on collecting inhalers because I couldn't risk not having one in case I have an attack. I get like 1 inhaler a year, whereas before I was getting, you know, so in some cases 6 inhalers a year. I mean, I was that bad. And like 7 or 8 packets of hay fever tablets a year. I'd be caning them, and they didn't really do much, to be honest with you. Okay. I am, however, prepared to make an offer of 25% of the annual amount charged for the service, as I have no alternative but to bathe and wash dishes and clothes with the poison, crossed out the word poison, and put water provided. Until such time the service is brought up to a satisfactory level fit for consumption. At present, I spend roughly £25 to £30 per month on natural spring water and £6 0.5 pence per hour for a water distiller that is 400 watts, which takes 5 hours per cycle and is used 3 times over a 2-day period. Over 2 days, the distiller costs roughly £1 to run. Over 30 days, it costs roughly £15 in electricity. The distiller cost £180. I also spend £5 a month on water filters because the tap water leaves a thick layer of deposits on the inside of the distiller that is very hard to remove. This is why I believe the water treatment service is not value for money and certainly not worth the full amount. Failure to accept or decline my offer of 25% and to do so completely and in good faith within the next 30 days of the date of this letter will be deemed by all parties to mean you, your principal and any other parties abandon all demands upon me. Sincerely and without ill will, Dan. The main side effects of chlorine are eye, sinus and throat irritation, asthma, coughing and wheezing, weakened immune system and allergies. We will see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. Because like I say, I mean, up until... I had a couple of threatening letters threatening me with court action. So I called them up. I says, this is exactly what I want. I says, I want you to take me to court so this can be, ironed out in court. So a judge can hear both sides and see all my doctor's records. I've got my doctor's records here going back to 2002. And it's got everything, all my prescriptions on there. So, but it's just bizarre how I've gone from having a shitload of inhalers and hay fever tablets every year, caning them, to having none. So, interesting. Ooh! I tell you should subscribe to. You know how I told you the other day to go and subscribe to Mr. Heretic 999, who he does a radio show with his mate. I can't remember his mate's name. Mrs. Mel Gibson, and it's called Conspiracy Shit Chat. It's really good. They've done about 13 shows up to yet. There's some visuals on there, so as you listen to the show, there's some visuals as they're talking. He puts up pictures and video footage relevant to what they're talking about. He's also got another channel called Nathaniel Spatchcock, Nathaniel Spatchcock, Spatchcock. Subscribe to him. Got about 300 odd subscribers. He makes some awesome videos. He's done a video called Orwells Dream, where he plays the part of George Orwell, and it is really good. It's really well done. A true work of art. Awesome. I mean, brilliant. I've seen it about 3 or 4 times. And I'm going to go and watch it again tonight, I think, before I go to bed. It's really good. Inspiring stuff. So, Nathaniel Spatchcock, give him some support. Just going to read you a little bit of an argument I got into with somebody on YouTube. He left a load of comments on my video, stuff like, you loser, get a life. Haven't you got anything better to do? So I went and had a look on his channel at his activity, and it were just basically every video were like games, cheats for games, computer games, stuff like that. Which people play computer games if they're really a toss. But I went on his channel and put, you should stick to playing mindless computer games. things that mean nothing today and will mean even less tomorrow. I says, leave the important stuff to me. he put, yeah, I play games and I have a job and a good life. So what you saying? Take your little camera and fuck off, you cock. If you want to say anything to my face, I'll meet you if you want. That's not a problem. So I replied, you started it by leaving streams of maggot sick on my videos. When you get a bit back, you can't handle it, can you? You have to resort to violence. What a monkey. Peace, love and Gandhi. So he come back with laugh out loud. Violence solves everything. I don't stand there arguing with idiots for ages when it can be resolved in 2 seconds with a left hook. When it can be resolved in 2 seconds with a left hook. Now go play with your little cam and have debates with people at your door when you're clearly in the wrong cause you haven't paid them. Haha. I put, clearly, if you can show me which law obliges me to pay, that would be great. Then I put, eat this. Violence solves problems if you lack the ability to have a rational debate. If you have a brain as big as mine, problems are pretty easy to solve with reason and evidence. Your right hook will be no match for my super sharp reflexes and ability to restrain you. Boom! Slam dunk the funk, baby. I always win. I don't lack the ability to have a debate. I lack the patience to have a debate. Laugh out loud. And restrain me? Dude, you're old, haha. I'm 26 and 14.5 stone. I train every day. What makes you think your reflexes will be faster than mine? And here's a big youth. That's so a lot. I mean, it's not a little youth. What makes you think your reflexes would be faster than mine? And I put, the same way Bruce Lee would be faster than Mike Tyson. I've ate bigger cornflakes, mate. So... Then he put laugh out loud. You're not fucking Bruce Lee, though, are you, mate? Haha. I promise you that you would be dropped in first few seconds of us meeting. I would rush you with punches, you wouldn't know what the fuck is going on. I've had more fights than you've made videos. And Bruce Lee restrained Mike Tyson? Laugh out loud. Bruce Lee had skills, but the guy was 140 pounds. Mike Tyson is 220 pounds. Don't matter how much skill someone has, most of the time raw power and overpowering someone wins the fight. Funny guy. Now I know you have all these problems on your videos. Now I know why. Because you are the problem. You're a fucking troll, laugh out loud. Can't you see that? And I put, say that again, I dare you. Bruce Lee would have removed his heart from his anus pipe before he had chance to blink. You're dead. And he put, you're lucky I'm smoking a joint and laughing at this. 'Cause you're gonna piss me off soon and I'm gonna come to your barber shop or little hairdressers or whatever and to fuck you up. Ha ha. And I put, hairdressers? Say that again, I dare you. He put, haha, you want to troll, do you? You're trolling the wrong person, D. I will make it my mission to troll every video you've done. And then I just put, yeah, you're dead. Let's have a look for some more. For someone as antagonistic as you have an incredibly boring voice. And that was Joseph Bloggs. And I put, I'm nearly as antagonistic and boring as your comment, although my words have substance and follow the rules of logic. Somebody's put, Daniel's got a lovely calming voice.
I want to go to the rest of the 16, but really looking at why I question it, because it's just undoubted that they're making stuff up. I just don't know, again, what's being made up, but it's clearly they're lying. Clearly they have the motive. Well, the biggest piece of evidence is that Bloomberg had his social network folks ready 2 days before.
Oh, absolutely. They had the website. There were websites up for donation, contribution.
Very sick.
Whoa!
I mean,
Oh my God!
I mean, I could see one or two being in this state, but when you got multiple
Gone.
people going online looking for money before the shooting, we have serious problems.
Well, that's right. You're right. That only answers totally.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but have you ever thought about getting a life? I've thought about it, and it's not for me. I sometimes like to do a bit of trolling. Like, I'm subscribed to TYT, the Young Turks, and occasionally they'll upload a video. Like, they're on about this NSA spying thing on one of them. And I put, yeah, Alex Jones were ranting about this 10 years ago. He supplied in-depth analysis of it with whistleblowers on and documentation, and you lot called him crazy. That stirs up. I mean, putting comments like that on TYT videos, you get a lot of likes, but you also get a lot of people trying to argue with you, so I just sit there and watch people arguing about Alex Jones and whether he's crazy or not. Just read this last comment out. This is by the Alim13. It is illegal to film or take picture of anyone without their permission, and you can be taken to court because of it. That's not true, else there would be no CCTV in public places.
That's illegal to take pictures.
No, according to the law, people cannot expect the same degree of privacy in a public place as they can in their own homes. Hey up, mate. How are you? What you been on with?
I've been up to Mars.
Been to Mars and back?
I've just been up to Mars to see if she's on Kenora.
Oh, you're Mars.
My mum's.
Oh, I thought you meant you've been to Mars.
It's from Mars. This is Carol's from Mars.
What's that, Oasis?
Hey? Yeah, do you want to drink?
I'm alright actually. I used to drink that, I used to like it, but then I discovered New World Order.
And what's that got to do with Oasis? Come on. I've stopped drinking, I'm more or less stopped drinking Coke.
You're a vegan, aren't you?
Yeah.
No, that's really hard. That's an accomplishment doing that.
It is around here, definitely around here.
Yeah.
I have to be, how do you put it, as loyal to the cause as possible.
Yeah. You've got to go in full on.
It's nigh impossible around here.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in hospital, and say there's 1,000 beds in hospital. Nutrition bloke could come down and says, they generally only have one vegan a week.
Do they?
So taking that as an average is one in every 1,000.
Yeah.
Okay, you can take into account the more.
I bet it's more than that. I bet it's like one in a few thousand.
No, I'd say there's about 5 in every 100.
Would you?
Yeah, it depends what circles you're in, doesn't it?
I mean, I'm slowly moving towards being a vegetarian. I've literally gone 1 or 2 days without eating meat,
you've got to have you do it or you don't. It's like packing
Yeah,
smoke.
it is, isn't it?
You either do it or you don't.
No, I know. I mean, we have a vegetarian meal once a week, risotto,
Yeah,
and we have a fry up once a week with them Linda McCartney sausages.
they're nice. They're
nice.
And
They
they're
are.
one of the few vegan ones they are.
Yeah. Oh, they're vegan sausages as well, are
Yeah.
they? I really like them. But I mean, we're eating that many on them. We got a bit bored on them at one time. So, but we had a break, so now I'm liking them again now.
The only thing is they're a little bit dry compared to
A little bit dry, yeah, and apparently they're ever so fatty, which I don't care. I don't care. There's a lot of fat in them apparently, but so I've heard. I mean, I don't get a toss